doesn't say it has a pool, but I'm not sure. All right, so yeah, nothing hot, nothing that pricey in this same community. Maybe the next. Let me just click out one here. Just seeing the surrounding, I guess, neighborhoods. 415 for this one right here. 32 1560 1560. Few photos. It's on the water. That's probably why it got that much. This one looks. Yeah, this one. Put cabinets. Okay, flooring. It's a little bit nicer. It's on the water. Let me see if it has a pool as well. Probably doesn't have a pool. Just the backyard and stuff. Yeah, just the backyard. So that one, I mean, with that being the case, it's probably just maybe around like 380 or something. There's this one here, a little bit south of our house. This one looks like a flip as well, 378. Almost on an acre lot. How many acres do we have? Almost half an acre, .4. We have a nice, so we have a nice sized lot as well, but just not as big as this lot. Open concept. Everything looks brand new with this home. Double vanity as well. No pool. So I mean, they're probably maybe we're right. I feel like we're right around this price here. Give or take. I'm not sure. I don't think this is like a new construction or anything. Oh, it is a new construction. Okay. 2023. So we're like what 30, 40 years older than this home here. So, all right. Different neighborhood. I mean, it is right by the. Looks like there's like an airport there. I'm not sure if that could be a nuisance with the airplane noise or not. This one's at 370. Wonder if it's this one's by the water. This one looks like it's somewhat renovated as well. Flooring, spacious, vanity. This, I guess based off this, it looks like new construction. Was new construction, 370. So I mean, I guess we keep going lower and lower because I don't want to say that this house is the subject house here on C Pine Circle is going to be worth more than the new construction. Maybe we're right around 350. This one's
right. So that's kind of what the guide said, that it was probably worth 340, 350. But
yeah, and all these this looks like new construction. So is this.
Right.
So wow. Okay. So maybe it's 330, 340.
And that's the thing that I was struggling with is like, because I think for cash deal it can't be worth it. He owns 280 unless at 350 times 0.75 it's like 260 something.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So unless the lender will take that, but the chances of that happening
are really slim. Yeah.
So
I always hate these types of situations because it's like you just wish you could like actually go to like instead of targeting investors, just targeting actual like home buyers.
Right.
Because it makes so that would be a great price for them to get into a home. Like 50 under market.
Exactly. Or I mean, if it was a sub 2 deal, I mean, just bringing up the rear, and because he's like, I think 1800 is the one. There was one close to there, but it didn't have a pool. And then the neighborhood across the road, there was like 2,000 to like 22.5.
And you said I forget in the beginning. You said he fixed up the kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen's done. Flooring, paint.
Okay.
Some of one of the bathrooms, I think, is completely painted. Flooring.
Yeah. So like conservatively, I think if you get like 18,
I think 18 is pretty good.
Yeah, 18 would be a good number. And plus, like this is this one looks dated. Renting. It doesn't say they got it. It's just posted for 18. But I think even with a pool and stuff like that, I think that's a conservative safe number to go with. 18, and then you just got to figure out can somebody cash flow, because I forget what payments that he has currently.
I think his payments he said is like 1,100.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming hopefully taxes and insurance are included in that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, it would make sense for a sub two if he's open to that. But it's it's all situational where like does like how much does he need to like leave? Like if he's able to find something else.
Well, he already has something else.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's already moved out of the property.
Gotcha.
Already has something else, and then he said lenders told him they were gonna send him something to approve a short sale.
Okay.
So
All right.
it all depends on just cash flow. You know what I mean? And the numbers of whether it's gonna cash flow or not is the biggest thing. But I like I said, I need to get exact numbers from him and basically, hey, what can I really rent it for when I get the bathroom? Because it's only I think 1 or 2 bathrooms that need to be finished.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, and with the pool and stuff, so 1,800 is pretty conservative, but then I also think that 1,800 is also tight. If you do 1,100 minus 10% for repairs,
Yeah.
10% for vacancy, it's like it'll cash flow maybe $200 if that. I think. So I'd have to look at. I'd have to be above probably $2,000, for it to work.
Yeah. That's tough. And you never really want to go like below like let's say like $400 in cash.
Right, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
For it to be worth it.
It has to be. Yeah.
Because I could dish out the $6,000 and bring it up to yours, but then if I'm going to be in trouble, be in the same situation as he is, then there's no point.
Maybe because it's not for you, but it could be someone else. Maybe it's a low interest rate. Where it's still appealing to some investor. They could take, maybe not. Yeah, for like let's say for you personally, maybe not because you want a better deal. There's always better deals that could cash flow and do great numbers. But for maybe it's cash flowing 150 to at most $300. It's it's if it has like let's say a 4% or interest or something, that could still be I guess like I said, appealing to somebody else, some Joe Schmo investor, just wants to get his foot in the door, doesn't care as long as it's a low interest rate, and then they just take over and stuff like that. It could work out for them.
Yeah.
But that's what I would think. Like I wouldn't really think for myself at that point. I would just think for somebody else. Because there's some people buy stuff like little to no equity, little to no cash flow. So you could always take a chance on that.
Yeah. You want to try calling this guy, see what happens. That way, whoever wants to do,
So I'm calling the owner of the Sea Pine.
No, this is a
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, what's the is it in Florida or
what's that?
Is it the property in Florida or?
No, this is a different property that I've been trying to get the hold of the guy for like 2 weeks, and I talked to him initially, but then I've never been able to get hold of him back to finalize everything.
Okay.
Do you want the address?
Yeah. So
it's 4001 White Plains. I believe it's CT in Louisville.
Okay. All right, Kentucky. Alrighty. And then just treat it cold, or should I treat it as like your partner?
You can treat it. You can treat it cold. See if he answers. Because like I said, I've just been struggling with getting it, and I've tried skip tracing family members, and trying to get the deal done because it's a pretty good deal. So.
Gotcha. So this was something from Ice Pizza Lee, like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got him. And I was able to get initial contact and information and everything. We verbally agreed, and then I texted him, "Hey, can you send me your email? Try to set further stuff up." And
yeah.
that was the end of that. So, you ready?
What's it? Number?
916
Yep.
647
647
2170
2170. Awesome. And then his name?
is Norman.
Norman. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'll try. If he doesn't answer, I'll wait like 2-3 seconds and I'll try calling him again. All right, try one more time. I'm calling from like a PA number, so it's out of state, you know.
Yeah, no, but he's in Florida, or not Florida. He's in California.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, I'll try one more time.
Yeah, no, you're good. Like I said, I just been struggling because I mean the math, everything made sense, and it was,
Yeah, no, it doesn't hurt to try one more time. I always like try calling twice, you know. Usually, I feel like if someone calls with the same exact number right after, it's like, oh, maybe this is an important call, blah blah blah. So like, I always like trying a second time. So let's just see. Hey, Norman.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry for the random call. My name's Terrell. You filled out one of my ads about possibly selling your place in Louisville. Is now a good time to chat, or not? What should I try calling back later today, or
Yeah, that's perfect.
what time were you thinking? One more time. All right.
See, that was gonna be tough. It was gonna be tough. So, but I it just getting him on time. One and two is getting that getting the deal to the two. Because it sounds like he's struggling pretty good.
Yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he said any time, but I wanted to make sure what he and then he hung up. So like,
So on that house, I was looking at the comps, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, everything has been redone. I think. I don't know. He didn't really tell me the story. Just it was that's in the family. It was the lead, right? And so I think the comp with everything redone, I think it was like 320 or 300, something like that. He goes. So I said, I got to look at the comps just to see how much I can give you. Because he walked through the whole property, and the neighbor has the key. For whoever wants to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I would take 150 right now. He's like, I'm trying to stay in California. I don't want to go back. I want the money to buy something here and be done with it.
Yeah.
And it's paid off.
Huh.
So I'm like, that's a heck of a deal.
Yes.
That's like 100 plus on, on a fee.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I've been calling him every other day, for the last 2 weeks, man. I'm like, that's like how much I made, basically made last month in one deal.
Yeah.
It's tough. So that's the crazy part because, like I said, I talked to him and he sounded a lot better than this, but and then it was everything with the protests in California and all that. I'm like, well, maybe that's the problem, or whatever. But I'm like, he get, I'm pretty sure it was 150, and then at that point I lost it, and I'm like, all right, well, we have a deal, whatever, and I'm like, I get off the phone, I'm like, crap, I didn't ask him for his email.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? So like, it would have probably more than likely been a done deal.
Well, sometimes if he could, he never was the owner. He was just definitely in the family. Because I'm saying like sometimes like on a true people search, like a fast people search, like if it would spit out the owner's name and their number, and sometimes even the email address.
Exactly, but he and I did find an email that emailed it to him, and there was nothing. Try to find somebody who he was related to or whatever. So maybe we'll try it next week.
Okay.
Hop on Monday or something. We can work something out. Because I'm pretty sure he blocked my phone number. Because mine, it rings like 3 times and it goes straight to voicemail.
You could also try star 67 and then try dialing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like I said, that's a heck of a deal. Like,
I know. Sometimes it's just like you get those types of calls, like, and it's just like.
oh, dude, I lost it. Like,
Yeah.
I was just trying to make 10K, right? I'm like, okay, even with what it needs, he was. I think he at first said like he wanted like 200 or 250. I think 250 is what he had said first, and I said, well, just I got to look at phones around the area so you can fill in for and see what I can give you. And he goes, I'll take 150 right now. I'm like, I don't even have to comp it. I'm like, that's like a 100K.
I know.
So, and then like I said, I completely basically panicked, and I was like, that's a crap ton of money on one deal, man.
Yeah. Gotcha. You ever get anything over in like my area, St. Petersburg, like the Tampa Bay area?
I do have one that I've been working on with the guy. The guy's been kind of hard.
Gotcha. Well, let me just keep that. Yeah, I'm looking for something to actually flip. I'm tired of. I'm in that space now where it's just like I'm tired of seeing like all the investors make, like say I wholesale it, make 10, 15. They're making like 60, 70. I want to actually try doing something.
Okay, so you're just looking for something there.
Yeah. I'm looking for something there, relatively, 30. Like I live like in St. Pete, kind of close to like Madeira Beach.
Okay.
So like I'm trying to find something.
I just
minute radius.
Last, I think 2 weeks ago, closed one in Tampa.
Gotcha. I probably would be interested in Tampa as well. I obviously want to be.
What are you winning?
I would. Yeah.
I'll keep you posted. Cause like we're buying stuff every single day. Like we're working stuff every single. We'll buy. Like 30, 40 leads per day. Go through them and obviously you're gonna get leads that don't, the phone number's wrong or whatever. So by the time you get done with it, you might have or half of what you.
Yeah. And also too with this one in Louisville, like if he is in California, I mean he did sound like he just woke up or something,
Right.
3 hours. I mean. So maybe he was just sounding pissy because of that. Maybe he was off for Friday. Maybe he was off Friday. He wanted to sleep in, and then you had me, just calling.
Like I said, we'll try it on Monday. Or if you want to try calling him later today, and we can split something if you want. It doesn't matter to me. I can post my phone number on here, and then you can have it and be like, hey, yeah, he answered or he didn't, or you can too.
Hold on. Alright. What's your number?
309.
Yep.
712.
Yep.
4534.
4534?
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll just text you right now.
Because I'll also have like my sister's been calling him. We get nothing. We send him text messages and nothing. So hopefully we can get a hold of him. We can work something out. Like I said, it's just a giant. It's a big deal with if the house is in the condition that he says it is. But even at 150, it's still
even at that, yeah.
Even if it's I think the ARV was like 320. So. All right. So yeah, I got your number. You just
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'm gonna try later today, and sometimes even weekends. If I'm gonna be kind of busy on during weekends, but I'll take 5-10 minutes out of tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been calling him for the last 2 weeks. Like the day after, dude, I called him like every 2 hours. I need to get a hold of this dude, man. So, but yeah, I'll also, like I said, I'll keep you in fine with the Tampa ones because the one, like I said, the guy's being pretty hard-headed, and it's an inherited property. Like you can only call me between this time, and then it's like, then he's like, oh well, I don't have time to talk, or I'm driving, or whatever. But I already got the numbers out of him, and it's a very, very good deal.
Nice.
It's just getting down to the contract and get everything signed. So.
And if you, I mean, I have like two buddies who live out in Tampa. Depends, you know, they're kind of closer to like the Temple Terrace area. So, I mean, so like if there's any point where like that's important sometimes. Sometimes like calling doesn't do anything. So like for me, like if I'm doing a deal like around my area, like, I'll drive there, and that's more effective that way, you know.
Right, and that's honestly what's kept me like from doing like this one in Louisville.
Yeah.
It really just depends on the situation, right? Like I have, you know, you know, made it already a buyer to where you know where they're at, right? So they can go they can go see it. But I don't know, you know, sometimes when you call for coffee, they're down in Florida, like, you know, there's a scam or whatever, you know.
It's tough.
But I'll, to be honest with you, I've been hesitant to buy stuff like in the Tampa area since because of that reason. Like I know a couple people in the area, and I know Eric. You know, Eric would probably be interested, but I just, you know, you get those emails and you're like, I think I'm gonna skip on this one. You know.
Not so, but I only wholesale in the Tampa Bay area, and then like where me and Eric grew up over in Pennsylvania, like in the Poconos and like Lehigh Valley area. I never tried doing a deal elsewhere unless it was like, let's say through like someone like through Discord, they brought it to me, and I'll try my best to work it. But like me personally, I like just sticking to those two markets because let's say I know the area. I know like let's say if it's in Pennsylvania, I know like people who would easily, they're like kind of like my boots on the ground, that would knock on,
right. And that's why like I had like investing, right. To have somebody go take the picture, go be my representative essentially to the owner. Like I have another one that I'm the guy just be gonna go look at today in Savannah. No, it's in Charlotte.
Okay, Charlotte.
I think it's either Savannah or Charlotte. And so the guy's a broker, but the house needs updating. The house is there, so ARV's like 420. He wanted 230, 220, and if you go any lower, send me a contract with what you're offering. I said I'll offer you 10, and even at the 220, it's still a deal. But I don't want to seem like, hey, you got a deal, so I'm gonna jump on it. And I tried to, I'm like, I'll give you 220, let's do the 220 or the 210. And so, but he's like, well, I want somebody to come see it and all that. So I was like, okay, well.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. It's little investments because that one's also like $60K assignment fee.
Yeah.
Because or like 50, I think. Because I got it. I sent in the contract for 210. There's a house that's going down the street, completely destroyed. And I've already talked to them about this one. They bought it for $260. And I said, I got another one for $260 that's in a little bit better shape than the one that you have right now.
Yeah. That's tough. I mean, I do have family in Charlotte, but I mean, I don't know, they don't really, they don't have any experience like doing it, like talking to sellers.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if it's Charlotte or Savannah. I think it's Savannah. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
But, all right, man. Well, thanks. Like I said, we'll keep. If you get I'll shoot you a text. We got a hold of them.
Yeah.
And if you get a hold of them, we'll work something out. But more than likely, I don't know to pick up the phone.
Yeah, I know.
Like that was the first I've heard from him in like 3 weeks, man.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna wonder if you blocked my number by now or whatever. Like I said, I'll try again, like maybe like around like 2 o'clock or something, so it's like 11 o'clock his time.
What so they don't see the caller ID?
Star 67, and then you
Okay.
add them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
it'll just come up as like unknown, I believe, on there.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks.
Yeah, no worries, Mario. Take care. All right, let's see. All right, any other last minute questions, guys? If not, I can end it a little early here.
Okay, I'll wrap things up. Do you have any other questions for me before we finish?
No. I could end it a little early, doesn't matter. All right, well, you have a good rest of your Friday. I look forward to seeing you if you join on Monday Zoom. If you have any questions, just let me know. Prior to that, just put my name in the chat real quick. So you can reach out anytime, you know. And yeah, you have a good rest of your Friday and a good weekend. I'll see you next week.
Apartment buildings, 23rd. If we can get to the roof, we can get someone to us. I know someone to my forehead, I would want to hear someone like KJ, you still there? Or Ty Johnson. Ty? Good to see you. Tyson. Someone Tyson. Wilson. I like him. What up? I like Tyson. He's cool. And he like, we'll talk shit to each other, and he'll talk shit back to me. And like, I like people like that. But like, if you're like, you can't talk shit to me, and it's all. And I'm like, what?
The bunk beds are number 2, 3, and 6.
Please put up another game.
What I've done.
Somebody was like, please put up another game. No, you asking the wrong person. Ask her. Alright, let's go. You got it.
I was a very dangerous baby.
You all read the same email I did.
Recharging my shield. Echo's got an angle. Moving there.
Investigate check.
Echo, sweet angle. Moving. Recharging shield. try to find that shiny tag on you. Got a tag on him. Has been captured. Recharging shield. Need a new angle on this. Recharging my shield.
When I say so, very careful. Just returned from the field. Been sent out to death by the death of a soldier who just gone AWOL. Some villagers found this guy, foaming at the mouth, using some kind of black tar. They tried to fight one another. Shot him. Tied him
Okay.
to the barn.
I'm not mad at the quick toss. But you toe heavy. You're such a weirdo. Alright, let's go.
The doctor comes back here and begins attacking his patient. Soldier, from where he came from.
Which one do you Let's go. Hop in, slice. Full destruction.
You're welcome to take a look.
Hop in. Yeah, there.
Wow, we're out here to figure it out.
Grab the little foot. More than a toe. Shoot on grab the little foot. So grab the toe. Hop in.
You all scared.
It's not. Ready?
Expenditure evaluation.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, sit up.
Big list.
It just makes life go faster. I've got your back. Looks like a master captain. Lucky you. Next ring's not so easy there. I love this part. Yeah.
Replicator's going in for a landing.
cabin, put them in the room. Okay?
We got bandits. Wings up, wings up.
I think 5, 6, 7,
We should be clear to that area. Evo harvester now available. Survey beacon out there.
Why do they move like a plague? Why is Israel winning? I'm dead.
It's on back.
Jolly on
Jolly
bandit.
ended out there. Scan this area. I'm standing still. You're lucky. You follow them now, alright? This is asking for trouble. Visitors on deck. Alert 5, stand by, ready for burn. Engine burn. Accompanied by choppy waters, molten lava. Asking for trouble. Survey beacon out there. Wings up, wings up.
To rush. Watch doing the play. Just do it right. Here's that shot. Don't aim for the head. Get these on the ground.
Fix that. Check your map. Wings out. Round 2. Countdown. Wings up. 45 keep your shields this low is asking for trouble.
Not that I hate
Trouble, but I shall. Wings out. Shields ready. Wings up. Recharging shields. Care package being delivered. Wings up, wings up. Two squads left. Don't bail out of me now. Who wants to fly?
Sorry, boys. I got this one.
Wings up. I'm on a whole new level. Shall take off for an upgrade. Wings out. Just great. Dawn is a go. Under your seat. But you don't have a seat. Swim. Shields on that bandit. Sweet. Already inside this range. Wings out.
most people, if you look over the beach, it really has. What's getting to your something else. I began my investigation with the assumption that we sit Patient Zero from India. That's the problem. There's so many potential sources in play that no one knows where to begin. Organ trade in Germany. Strange examples of private behavior across the Asian provincials. These are the Jerusalem Salvation Gates. 2 of 10 quarters from the security perimeter that fortified Israel. You're letting people in. Every human being we save is one less over to fight.
Wings out, wings out.
Tower, reach 394. Requesting immediate departure.
We captured a zone. What a great coup. Wings out. Recharging shields.
I almost died. Thought I just got a They neutralized the zone. Neutralized the zone. Recharging shield. Recharging shields.
Charging up my shields.
Tags and prey.
Storm front.
Recharging shield.
Wings up.
Putting down. We are not alone. Look over here. Play tag. Play it down. Tossing Noxstar. Recharging my shield.
Fox 3 firing the Wings out. Deploying an evac tower. Alert 5 Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. Now copy. Main engine burn.
Tossing a grenade.
Neutralized. Remember, we'll be coming by with our beverage cart. Drinks are not complimentary, though you'll wish to God they will be soon enough.
Anyone passing through here? We'll know. I'm back. Good at surviving. We neutralized the zone. Good looking out. That's in position. The circuit is broken. We've got company. Our zone's been neutralized. Let's set our sights on taking it back. Neutralize your zone. That's dangerous for our prey.
Need help.
Tossing an extra.
Charging up.
Our zone's been neutralized. Let's set our sights on taking it back.
Fox 3, visual clear. Good tone.
Send them in. Vent them out. Throwing thermite. Throwing thermite. We neutralized the zone.
We should head back.
Putting down.
Alert 5, Valkyrie on standby, ready for burn. Main engine burn. The captain's turned off the no seatbelt sign. You're free to move about the Outlands.
Someone crossed the fence. We neutralized that zone.
Oh, great. Another squad just neutralized that zone.
Anyone passing through here? We'll know. Neutralize the zone.
Alert 5, Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. How copy? Main engine burn.
Recharging my shield.
This time, all electronics should be set to airplane mode. This means you, simulacrums.
Combat is too noisy. Shush now. Send in position. Vessel in. Need a new angle on this.
Fox 3, send me home. Recharging shields.
Recharging my shield.
Wings up.
Planting fences.
Damn it, they neutralized them.
Defense is complete. That's Scott. You're not alone. Recharging my shield.
Back in the
Tossing an Axta. Take on the zone.
Fox 3, missile off the rails.
Staying sensitive. Anyone got it?
Fox 3, we will clear. Good day.
Recharging my shields.
Wings up. Fox 3, sending it home.
Just topping off my shields.
Wings up. Alert 5, Valkyrie on standby, ready for burn. Burn is good. A crew member will be coming by with our beverage card. Drinks are not complimentary, though you'll wish to God they will be soon enough. Wings up.
Recharging my shields. Acquire back for my
Get on the swivel.
So far.
Bogey.
Vessel in. That's the move. Moving to Echo for a better angle.
Jack 6, bandit touchdown enemy. Fox 3, sending the payload.
Send in position.
Wings out. Charging on my shields.
Send in position.
Wings up. We get a zone. Fox 3, sending it home.
Calling an Axta.
Alert 5, Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. How copy? Burn is a go.
Tossing a position.
A crew member will be coming by with our beverage cart. Drinks are not complimentary, though you'll wish to God they will be soon enough. Wings up. Fox 3, missile off the rails. took a zone. Wings up.
I'm ready to fight.
Alert 5, ready to score for burn. Go for burn.
Recharging my shield.
At this time, all electronics should be set to airplane mode. This means you, simulacrums. Wings out.
Get caught.
We're about to win. Wings out.
Now we understand a little bit of power. You want to spin it once?
Target locked. Just like the times, Dad.
This next match goes in to be fair back on Salvo.
Being on this side of the screen gets less exciting. Round 1, Jump Master, taking the countdown. Next ring's on the survey beacon there. Hell yeah! Message.
closes in a minute, but we're here. Seconds until ring close, mga kapatid. Cruiser there.
Hell yeah.
Sige. Survey beacon. Wings up. Extended snap back here.
Survey beacon surveying.
Gold tier. New kill leader.
Incoming care. Don't try intercepting at Mach 1. Wings out.
Wings out.
Keeping shields.
This slow is asking for trouble. Go ahead. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Shell's running on empty. I should fix that
Before takeoff. Sige.
Ultimate's ready.
Wings up.
Keeping shields.
Asking for trouble. Extended sniper mag here. Level 3.
Wish to God they were soon enough.
Lucky, hey lads, where is can I?
Got it.
I'm sorry, John.
Back on your feet, kapatid.
Charging on my shields.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Just because you sing it doesn't mean we know it. I won't listen. I don't know what that was. We don't listen to some music. You understand the only way to prove this? No, you're good, bro. This is what
Right, listen, follow Rex. Let's go. Like my look? It just screams champion, no?
I'm like all black and it's like, you can't see that dark man. I'm sorry.
Comment unbelievable if you were watching yesterday live too. There was like 3,000 people watching. I know that's not idiots. Blood guys, blood hearts.
What are you doing?
How's everyone doing? We're back today. He's doing like a million comments. Come on. Yeah.
We said we cannot open it. They're not alone. We can't open it. They are coming back. Come on. I like that. Look, you good? Freak me out so I don't know what it's gonna feel like. Let's go. Let's go. One to one. Gravity hands. Okay, I like that line. Hey, feel it up. Stay away. Hey, twin. A lot of this, but no toes. Feel it? Where your toe, what? Yeah, I don't know where you're at. Hey, look at me. Where your toes a little bit faster. That's not 4.5. Here. You're doing this. Are you reaching and looking? What are you doing? Yeah. Reach, look, drag. All you're doing is throwing your head back. So your head's getting sucked on your left. Like a back handspring. Left. Just follow you. It's perfect. Are we going to finish? So better one arm. But finish. Not just like finish. Let's do it. I hate when you sound like this. Lock in. Head, one arm from the beginning. Okay. See the hand. Stop giving me these big ass bell legs. Finish. Yeah. I want to fight you. Squeeze your butt. This. Here. Hands. Here. Here. Side knee. Hand. Feel it. Stack. Pop it through. Stack. Something crazy with the line. You forgot to grab the hands. What? You barely put your butt up, bro.
Eventually named the church Lakewood International Outreach Center. The fact is, it was a small neighborhood church, but he called it an international outreach.
I don't want those issues. I don't want those problems.
You'll be tempted to walk away from the dream, give up on the child.
We get heartbroken. And as you connected to spirit, to source, God, universe, Krishna, however way y'all read all things, many different forms of life here. And they want to condemn spirit, God, universe, source, as demonic. Yet these are the same individuals that said that they believed in a higher power, higher source. Once they get a taste of higher power, higher source, and they keep saying that they believe in, now it's demonic. Now it's dark. Now it's negative. Now you need to stay away from it. Which one is it? Which one is it? Again, these individuals do not believe in, or they do not connect with the same energy that you connect with. They believe in God. Now God's demonic. You connect with God's source energy of self. You're able to see what it is. God want to condemn you for something that they can't understand. Hey, don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't. And someone that doesn't make sense, it just doesn't make sense to you. To fight with something or something that's going to put you in a very debilitated state of things. All they have are chaos and destruction. That's the only thing that they had in mind. They do. Chaos, destruction, and lies. That's all they had. That's what's supposed to keep them safe from harm. Chaos, destruction, and lies. It's supposed to be keep them safe from harm. So, make sense. Anger issues. And because you're stuck in suspension, energetically, get out of it. The more you become angry, the more that it's going to see. If you're angry, you're quicksand lies. To get to the truth, and they keep trying to twist and twist and twist, and they can't twist anymore. And the moment that they've completely finalized that last twist, eventually that T-shirt has to pop out into its original state, which will be the truth. No matter how many people or individuals trying to mishandle the truth, eventually you're going to bring up all the water, right? Eventually you're going to flap the T-shirt so it can hang on a, let's say, a line, right? And you're actually able to see the truth. If that makes sense.
We still don't know how it started. World Health Organization has created a vaccine that works
You cannot hide.
making people receive it invisible to the infected. We bought ourselves some time.
Manipulate the truth. You cannot alter. You can try,
But it's given us a chance.
always fail. That's why I always tell you guys that if you know that you are speaking truth and nothing but truth, you don't have anything to worry about. You have to get up arms. You don't have to fight and scream and yell against them.
The Battle of Moscow is still raging. The initial tests of the so-called camouflage have been largely successful.
That we can all connect ourselves.
Others have found a way to push back. Approaching target, mission to engage. Green granted. All clear. Light 'em up. Light 'em up. Fight.
That is the way, one of many ways that
Help
you
each
can
other.
connect bigger energy, bigger G versus the smaller G. That makes sense. The energy of self, which is the smaller G of self, connecting to the bigger G of universe, source, whatever, however, child.
Our war has just
However it
begun.
resonates. It's like the alphabet. You have the capital G and you have the small g. And when you put those two together, baby, you're unstoppable. So knowing that you are very unstoppable, knowing that no one can stop you from accomplishing or succeeding in anything that you place your mind in, with. It's hard to fight to stay alive. And that's the message that they have to learn. Are they learning it? Yes, they are. They're learning it very well. That they don't know that smaller energy within yourself is going to become greater, bigger, red, and bigger G to manifest or to create whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Whatever so-called God that they believe in is not the same that you believe in. Because this greater energy or this greater source is not going to put you in a position to hurt, to harm either yourself or other people. It's not. An inner guidance, an inner G of self is always going to show you, place you in a position to get out of harm's way. Y'all are not safe. Never be. Despite twisted truth and things will never be the same. You hit the why does the truth have to be twisted for it to be hidden? Why is truth hidden? Why isn't lies hidden? Have you ever once and sat back and think about that for a moment? Why is it that truths are twisted never lies? Ask yourself why? And who does a lie benefit? Does it benefit you if you're speaking truth? Or does it benefit someone that speaks nothing but lies? Think about that for a second. Why are the lies praised or the truth? Are not the same. They push you in predicaments or positions to make you feel Saying as a person that speaks lies, it will always clash. Water versus oil, water, oil, water. It will always clash. When you speak the truth, it's like water. It just runs. It just flows effortlessly. When you start to speak the truth, it's a never-ending faucet of truth, water of truth. When it comes to lies, you tend to use oil. That makes sense. To muddy up or to throw into the water. You can even do an experiment for yourself. Place a couple of water in the sink and just add a few droplets of oil and see what happens. It doesn't mix. It's very slick. It's slippery. It doesn't mix well with water. So why are you mixing or combining yourself with someone that do nothing but slick things? Harmful things. I can even spin it in this way. Oil is very harmful to the environment of water. Perfect example when oil rigs happen within the ocean and you have certain type of individuals that come out to sea to make sure that they protect the habitats or the environment of the sea animals. And what's the first thing they use to get rid of the oil? Water. Water and oil don't mix. If you want water and you use the truth as such, it's going to flow. But if you have someone that don't understand, and this is figuratively speaking, they don't understand the capabilities or the benefits of speaking truth when it comes to water, because when you speak, it's going to flow. You ain't going to mess up, you ain't going to, you're going to speak it, it's going to flow like water. Okay, that makes sense. That don't mean it's in there, you know what I mean? Somebody thinks, I'm taking it such. They were loyal to lies. It's fine. They were loyal to their lies because they thought their lies were true, and that is fine. They're very abusive when it came to the lies. They were very abusive when it came to the lies. And they can't handle the abusiveness when it comes to their lives. It's an agenda. They're tangled up in their own web of lies they created. They created a web of lies that they can't get out of. They were the creator and also the